Greetings, Mike here. Hey, we got to go back. We got to go back. I was reminded of something this morning. Yeah. Hey, I'm way off track. Head spinning. I think my mind's in retrograde. Yeah, I think in one of my videos I may have mentioned the upcoming eclipse. It's this Thursday. It's actually up north, Canada, Greenland, Russia. We'll be able to see it. I think I said it was in South America. Yeah, that one's already happened. How soon we forget. Yeah, I was way off track. The sun track has a different track than I mentioned before. So, now we're back on track. Maybe we get in the right spin of things. I think I even said, hey, when Mercury's in retrograde, I'm on track. Anyway, back on track with that. I called a tree service. I said, hey, can you guys come out and get these knots out of my trees? Got a lot of knots. Can you get them out? Get them out. Gotta get them out. Messing up my tree. I said, what are you talking about? I said, knots. Get them out. They acted like I didn't know what I was talking about. It's frustrating. But we cut it down. No, I don't want my tree cut down. I just want the knots out. Went round and round. Round and round, round we went. Yeah, I still got a tree and I still got knots in it. You know a good tree service to get knots out? Hey, I got new t-shirts at the printer today. No, I sent them. Yeah, kind of like that. I sent them a new design. Now, our new design, all it says is free wine. Oh, I have one that says free DMT. So I got two coming out. Two shirts coming out. Which one you want? It's both the same. One's just a little different reference to the same thing. Yeah, I could say free DMT, know how. Ask me how. Take a little trip with me. Yeah, we'll see how long this takes. See how long it takes to get these things manifested. It's the manifest. Yeah, some heavy bread. Gotta be a hippie to really get it. As I've said before, the Beatles weren't singing about LSD, singing about DMT, the lucid dream. That Diamond Highway and the Golden Eye. Transformation, transmutation. The transformed mind. Try it on for size. 6'10", 10'6". Mad Hatter Energy's out there, and that's part of why I was all spun up. I was in the spin. Whose spin are you in? Hey, I got some really interesting information this morning. I have a little shout out to Lavette and her channel. Oh my gosh. See, she explained, well, she showed me a picture today that I've never seen before. And it was letters, and it was Gog, MaGog. Now, I've only seen Gog and MaGog. I've never seen YaJuj. Gaga. Everybody's seen that. More than enough. But yeah, that's Yahweh and that's Mary. It's not one, it's two beliefs. We have this belief in the sun, belief in the moon. Synagogue's all about moon worship. Yahweh is the sun. But you got to remember, Yah is the feminine aspect, Way is the male. Goes deep in this labyrinth. You are the lab kit, you know. You're the drum kit, the lab kit, the horn blower, the whistle blower. Or the Good Samaritan or the poor boy, which one? So, any port in a storm? No, there's just one. You know, the port side is the left. You got to go right to make this happen. It's just how it works. It just works that way. I didn't make the rules. I just try to go by them. You can't buy them. See? Language. They taught us letters, not the spells. And then they messed with the letters. They didn't teach you what anything meant from the get-go. They put you in a program from kindergarten. Kindercare? Ooh, abuse. And it's so sad. See, the academia people, they don't even know that they're programmed in the program. They don't even know. These doctors out here, they don't know. They don't know that they're just in a program. Hypocrites. They ought to be able to tell you what I know. They don't. They got money. They ought to be able to tell you the olive and the pyramid are in your head, what they do. Got to be able to tell you about your fornix, your hippocampus, you know, the third ventricle. Yeah, there's so much in your head, and it's all related, you know. The vestibula of corti. Hey, what's your corti and what color is it? Thor's axe. You got a Thor axe. You defibrillated? Defibrillated? I think that's it. You need defibrillated. Because they've been spreading lies. Fibs are just little ones, but they spread big ones. I'm reminded of Fibber McGee. I never saw the show other than I heard about it, so I had to figure out what, you know, well, okay, let's see what it is. I'm funny like that. Inquiring minds have to know. Anyway, Fibber McGee. His closet had everything in it. Didn't matter what it was, what you needed, it was in there. It wasn't very packed neatly or anything. He opened it up and crap fell out. But the one thing that he always needed fell right in his hands. Fell in his lap, so to speak. It's all quantum. Fibonacci sequence. You know what that is? That's the golden mean. Let's get mean here. I'm really mean with my arithmetic. Yeah, computer programmers, electricians. What was that old joke, you know, about the first profession? Guys playing golf. Yeah, I think it was a doctor, a lawyer, and a computer programmer out playing golf. Got around the subject of first profession. Well, they said, no, it cannot be that. It's, God took a rib to make Eve. That's a medical thing. So, yeah, we were the first. No, the lawyer said, oh, no. There was chaos, and then there was order. He performed this is a legal matter. There is no matter, by the way. Energy is all there is. And they said, oh, you guys ain't even got a chance there, Mr. Programmer Man. Oh, and he looked on both and said, well, who do you think created the chaos? It's so true. It is so true. The confuser. Programmed. Yeah, you were placed in the program. Your parents were placed in the program. It's kind of like going to the bar at night, It's really no different. How does that work? Having a little skippage here, a little slippage. Because I had one to go with it yesterday. He'll be back. Now you go out for that, for another round. Now hey, it's bugging me that I can't remember what I want to remember. Takes me back to when my mother was experiencing Alzheimer's. That's a wicked thing. Use your head a lot so you don't lose it. The poor dear, she depended on my father for pretty much everything. And it slowly crept in on her, that Alzheimer's, and she forgot how to make turkey dressing one Thanksgiving, and that spun her out big time. Oh, that spun her out. I know how it is. Didn't know how it was then. I kind of know how it is now. Where's my Cosa Corkin? Yeah, I don't take that stuff. Natural herbs and supplements are cool, but this stuff that they're giving, this pharmakeia stuff, it's drug abuse. I'm sorry, but giving these children a jab of it's not even a vaccine. We don't even know what it is. It's experimentation. It's a crime. It's drug abuse and it's child abuse. And the criminals, they're protected. They protected themselves. They cannot be, held responsible. So that's a rigged system. And there's, takes a lot of power to rig a system that well, like that. Because, they got the whole world, bowing down to a jab now, shot in the dark. Energy vampires carry the COVID. That's coming out on a t-shirt. Energy vampires carry the COVID. Simple as that. And it's true. Because it's the COVID that creates a fear, and the fear opens the door for whatever's already in there. That's, you got bacteria running like crazy in there. It's been held off. Imagine a little army of, all your cells is an ant. You're all wearing combat boots. Okay? You got an army of ants, every cell. You got like 50 trillion of them. You got to take care of those guys. You got to command them. Those are your little commandos. But you got to order them around, tell them how it is. Mindset. You got to go in here. Because you cannot be healing up if you're in fear. Because you're only making cortisol. You have got to be in a state of love, compassion, and gratitude to create oxytocin, the love drug. That's the only time you're healing a cell, is when that oxytocin's floating around. So that's just, little bitty minimal stuff. Getting into the DMT and making water to wine, the miracle stuff, it's another step or two up. 7 steps to heaven. Yeah, the interesting thing about the eclipse, though, is the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse are very close together. And that's the sun and moon are the heart chakras. And back to the Gog and YaJuj and MaGog. Yeah, Yahweh and Mary. You gotta believe in them both. It's not one or the other, it's both. Up the middle. Be a gray alien. Go up the middle. You're not black, you're not white, go up the middle. But yeah, symbology, if you don't know it, it will be used against you. Yeah, the names have been changed. Screw the innocent. Jack Webb, Dragnet, and then the Gannon. Ooh. Wasn't it Frank? Wasn't he a Frank? Let's be frank. Incense, frankincense, ooh, and myrrh. Got any magi? Got your magi with ya? Hey, Lily's eating her chow. She's been finicky lately. She should have. That was last night's chow. She didn't eat it last night. She's just now eating it today. What is it, 4 o'clock? Guess she's on a diet. Thought she was just being finicky. I was finicky as a child. Man, if that ran into that, I wasn't touching it. Nope, not eating that. Didn't like peas, and I still don't. But pea soup, make it every day. Come on into my kitchen. Pea soup. Turn that ferments into wine somehow. Oh, that endocrine system. The Indy 500. Yeah, go 7. 7 up. You gotta go 7 up. Told you you can skip a few steps if you perpetually vibrate above the heart. You can skip those lower steps. Leapfrog. Kiss a frog. What is it in a name? We do this name thing, and I saw another one. Just, oh well. Now this morning I was watching a video on I think it's called the Chumash people, Chumash, out around Ventura, California. And they are affiliated with some of them they're affiliated with the museum. But she was singing a song. She said, we don't know what it means, but it's a very popular song. Well, of course it is. It is, I know what it is. It's both a prayer and a praise to the Creator. And if they could write it down for me, I could spell it out word for word, letter by letter. But I heard, I heard enough ins and yas and ways to know. You're talking about the sun. You're talking about Creator. So it's kind of like breaking down Potawatomi, Ptah, first spoke, Patui, say it when we spit. Egyptian god, but he's the guy in the center of the Aztec calendar with a fish hanging out of his mouth. I think one time I may have said tongue. But he's the guy with the fish hanging out of his mouth. Because I get going so fast. Yeah. It's that guy. So there's Ptah. And then a what? It is a church. It's a temple. It's a monastery. Mono. You got 2 temples. Light only waits in one. Is that good stuff, Lily? Good chow. Chow time. You're getting the spiritual stuff. So you lay in the green pastures of the quantum field. Zacchaeus wasn't short. He shimmied up a chakra tree, chakra system. So there's your what. It's a the what is a temple, monastery. Ptah what? Om. Sacred Hindu sound of creation. It's right there in Oklahoma. See, we are home and arranged. Cooktop. We got the kitchen. And we got all kinds of tribes. There's your and your eye. The final eye there is the single eye, the mind's eye, the third eye. That's flame of mind. The world will be destroyed by fire, and it's the flame of that mind. This earth will not be hurt. And we heal ourselves, we heal the planet. It's simple. Simple stuff. Lily, I guess you want to go outside now. Okay, we got to take care of God and Togs here. My Lily, my love child, my lotus blossom needs attention. So I hop to it. We'll be back.